Hi, friends from New Life. How are you doing today? I hope everybody is doing fine. Today I have something I want to share with you. My name is Atel, Sister Atel. I'm a missionary evangelist, but I live in Canada for 10 years now. I was living in Europe before, in Germany for about 20 years, but I moved to Canada 2009. It's almost 10 years or more I'm living here. So yeah, I just want to help people who want to move to Canada, people who are immigrating in Canada, and just to give them some information. Maybe it can help them a little bit, because I remember the time that I was planning to move here or to move to other countries, or the time I went for my mission work in Ukraine and Finland. I remember that I look a lot of videos, try to get information, what to do and all that. So that's the same thing I'm trying to do here. So finding work, what I want to talk today is about finding work in Canada. As a newcomer, I will speak about my experience, especially here, this area where I live in Alberta. And yeah, how can you find work when you come here? How can you get a job? How can you find work? So I will just talk about that today. And 80% of the jobs or work in Canada or many countries are not advertised in the newspaper. People don't advertise their jobs. So what we can do is you can meet people, talk with them, just do like a kind of, I can explain it like an information interview. Like, just ask them, when you go to places, you meet people, you try to ask them questions, where they work and how do they like it, and what type of job are they doing, and if they are hiring somebody in their place, all that kind of stuff. Even if they don't tell you, if they don't even help you with that, but just getting information to know where they work and what type of job they are really doing, and how is the workplace there, and all that is really, really important. They can tell you where you can work. They can also advise you different places where you can work, or different kind of organization that is maybe similar, so that is just about work search, in Canada. So what you can ask them, what is the most challenging things in their job, what is the rewarding stuff. If you have a small piece of pen, just take note, write some note down, and then you can also even go to further and ask them, like, to whom can I speak with in your workplace? Some of them can give you tips and say, okay, you can talk to this person, you can talk to this person, because end of the day, right at the end of the day, when you finish doing that, just tell them thank you, or you can write a note or email and also say thank you. You can find work through that means. So that is, for me, one of the tips I can give someone who moves to Canada and looking for a job. And then another thing I would advise is networking, where and how you can do your networking. So first of all, you have to write a note. Maybe you first start with your families and friends. Maybe if you have new family, you have friends in here, start with that. Write notes, write the names of the people that you know, family members, friends, and then you start from there, start asking them, about work and where they work and all that kind of stuff. That is the first thing about work networking. Also, other thing that you can also do is by calling companies directly and ask them for work, and ask them if they are hiring somebody. Sometimes because there's no harm to ask, and what they will do is that they will advise you and say, okay, go straight to go to our website. They can give you the website and say, okay, go look there. Then you can go to the career section and look for job. I remember when I came here first, we were living in Vancouver, and we had some family friend that was living there, and he was doing this moving job, to move things for people from place to place. And the job was not good. He was really complaining. Then I was telling him that he should look for other job, but he said he cannot do it. He doesn't know. And for me, I was just coming from Germany, which is completely different, but I'm somebody that, you know, I don't think anything is impossible. So I told him, let's go from place to place. That's what we did. We went from company to company, from place to place, you know, and just ask them, are you people hiring? Are you looking for somebody? So they asked us questions if we have experience, if we are new here. There's one Chinese man who was so kind, who ended up to tell me, and he said, he asked my name. I told him, he said, Atel, you know what? Where are you from? Where are you coming from? I say, I'm coming from Germany. He say, okay, here they don't do really that, but well, I will advise you, what you can do is that you can go to the internet. You will see agencies that are giving jobs, and agencies that you can register your name there, because most people who work in my company, he was telling me, he said they get them from agencies, you know. I said, okay. So you see, that is when he gave me that advice, and he even told me some of the agencies, and me and Francis went to go register there. So that is one of the advice I can advise somebody who just moved to Canada, you know. But I did that. We went from place to place, just from place to place. And really, the truth is that he got a job. We went to one place where it was the African store. And when we went there, the first day, I asked the man about job. I said, you have any job? Do you know about anywhere? Do you know they're hiring any of these? The guy said, no, I applied also a long time. We came about 2 days later. I still asked the guy again. I said, we are looking for job. Oh. And the guy just said, oh, you know what? I remember you asked me this 2 days ago. And you know what? I applied for a job for a long time, almost a year ago. It's just yesterday they sent me a letter to come for interview. And he said, okay, now I'm working here in this store. I'm selling here in this store. I cannot do the job. So do you want to do it? He asked Francis, do you want to do the job? And this our family friend said, yeah, he can do the job. You know, we took the letter, we went there, and they took him in that job. He was in a warehouse, and he was getting about 3,000 from that. So you see, you can just do your networking like that. That is how you can find job through that means. I'm speaking out of my own experience. So sometimes you can just call companies and find their names, find their numbers, call them, ask them. They can direct you. They can say, okay, we are not hiring, but these people are hiring, or that kind of stuff. Another thing how you can also do is Service Canada. If you look for government jobs, you go to the site they call Service Canada, look for government jobs. They have a lot of government jobs there. And also job search engine. They have so many job search engine that you can search for jobs online, like Kijiji and so many, Indeed, and many job search engine. You can find job online. There's another one they call Alice. You know, they have a lot of job posting there in Alice, you know. So Alice is something like a kind of Alice, they say this a kind of, yeah, it is a site where you can really get jobs there. That's just what I can say. Let me see. They say Alice is Alberta Learning International System or something like that. That's what it means, Alice. So you can look there for job posting. So you can also attend job workshops, and they have many job workshops and job events and all those type of things. You can also attend it and bring your resume and give it to them, and they might call you. So sometimes you also passing with your car on the street, or you just pass around, you see so many signboard which is written, we are hiring, something like that. You know, we are hiring now, or now we are hiring, something like that. You can just go there where you see now we are hiring, just go with your resume inside the place and tell them, okay, you are hiring now, okay, where is the HR manager, that kind of stuff. You just bring your resume there, and they'll keep it and call you, and you come for him. Sometimes they can interview you immediately, and then you will get a job. I remember one time when my daughter was just turned 18, she was looking for a job, and there was a store very close to our place. We went there so many times. We asked for a job there, sent resume there so many times, but they never took her. One day we just came out from church, we were just passed there to do shopping, and we just passed there again. Something just tell me to ask again. I just asked again. I said, oh, you know, are they hiring? My daughter is looking for a job. And then one lady just said, okay, wait, let me call the manager. They went and called the manager, and she came and talked to her. And that's how she got a job in that place. And she worked there for a really long time. They really like her there, even up to now. So you can register also in placement agencies. As I told you, just look the agencies then that are they called different type of agencies. They have them in Germany, they have them here, so you can register your name there, what type of job you are looking, and then they will search the job for you. But sometimes they get some commission out of there. Sometimes you can just contact the employers directly, as I said before. Contacting them directly. Sometimes you just go to their place and just ask directly, as I said, and they can say if there's an opening, they will just tell you there immediately. So they also online, they have different sites, and like people with disability, it is also in Alice. You can, people who have disability, they can find jobs also there. And also another site also online, you can see internship. You know, if you go like in Alice, you see internship, which sometimes they pay, sometimes they don't pay. So you can also do internship. That is how you can get job. While you are working, you are training for internship. And then from there, especially this is for students, you know. So Alberta internship dash, you know, student. If you check there, you know, you will find you can do your internship, and sometimes they pay you while doing the internship. Another way of finding work here is about through volunteering. So when you volunteer, you find a place where you can volunteer, especially place that you feel that you can work there. You can just do volunteer and just help out. And if there is an opening there, you will be the first one that they will tell. And then from there, they will say, okay, do you want to work? There's an opening here, and then from you just get a job immediately. So that is all my tips I can give you for searching for job here in Canada. You know, and yeah. Just make social networking. You can also go through there. There's also another tip. Facebook site, that is through the LinkedIn, email. You know, sometimes people even open a blog and have discussion group there through Twitter. You can also tell your group that you are looking for a job, you know, so those type of stuff. So that is how it is. There are many means you can look for a job here. That is my advice to you. Sometimes you put a track. What I did when I came here, I was working first in one hotel like that. Marriott Hotel was too far. I used to take 2-3 hours to go there. So later what I did was that I just put tracks. I just put like, I make a track that I'm looking for a job, and I put it near my neighborhood, all around the supermarket, and even on the post on the neighborhood. And people start to call me. That is how I got my first job there, which was when I moved to the city with one elderly job like that. I was doing a caregiver there in Helen Place. Different people. That's how they find my number and they call me. I just did that. I just put all my tracks with my telephone number and told them the type of job that I'm looking for, housekeeping, caregiving, companionship, all that kind of stuff. I wrote it there, put my number, my email, and all that stuff. And that's how they call me. And then I start to have now direct clients. So you can do, there are so many ways. Things you can do. If you see small businesses, the owners, you can just go there, you know, and ask them if they are hiring right now, and they can tell you and say, okay, we are hiring or we are not hiring. I hope all these tips help you through all type of different networking. And another thing you can also do, try to participate in many activities, events, club, go to different activities, and there you can always ask people if they're hiring, or you meet people there. You can also ask them if you know where they work, they are hiring. So there are so many possibilities. I hope all these possibilities will help you for finding work in Canada as a new person in the land of peace and plenty. So God bless you. If you are new here, you have not subscribed, subscribe down below. God bless you for that. And I also put a thumbs up if you want me to keep doing videos like this that will help you and help newcomers and new immigrants to Canada. Just put a thumbs up. If you are living here in this country and you find this is helpful for you and you have other tips, write them down below. Leave your comment down below, other tips of finding work in Canada. Thank you, and God bless you. Bye.